morning student. Today class is body circulation, body fluid and circulation, that is circulatory system. So in this chapter, first of all, what is blood? Blood is a fluid connective tissue. Blood is a fluid connective tissue. And blood is a buffer solution. And the pH of blood is around 7.4, 7.3 at 37 degrees centigrade. And the blood consists mainly two things. One is plasma, that is 55%, and second is form element, that is 45%. And this form element consists cell, red blood cell, RBC, white blood cell, white blood corpuscles, and one is thrombocyte, that is platelets. And this RBC, WBC again divided into granulocyte and agranulocyte. Granulocyte means there is a presence of granules. Granules means there is some nucleus-like structures present in the WBC, such as eosinophil, basophil, neutrophil. These are the granulocyte. And lymphocyte monocyte is agranulocyte. And RBC is a denucleated. Initially immature RBC, that is nucleated, but immature. But mature RBC is non-nucleated. And these RBC is biconcave and non-nucleated, except in cayman and llama. In cayman and llama it is oval but denucleated. And WBC, that is the eosinophil. Eosinophil is around 2 to 5%, and it consists the lobe, because WBC is nucleated, so their lobe is nucleated. So this is bilobe eosinophil, and it is increases during the allergy condition, and stain with the eosine stain. And basophil stain with the basic stain, basic dye. And basophils, that is deleted by the mast cell, that is heparin, histamine, serotonin. And neutrophil, that is phagocytic in nature, that is also called polymorphonuclear leukocyte. And neutrophil, basophil is around 0.5 say 2%, but neutrophil around 70%, 60-70%. And agranulocyte, that is the lymphocyte and monocyte. So the lymphocyte is around 20-25%, and monocyte around 8 to 10%. And the monocyte is also called macrophage because it is phagocytic in nature. So neutrophil and monocyte, these are the phagocytic in nature. And lymphocyte form the antibody. T lymphocyte, B lymphocyte. B lymphocyte forms antibody. IgG, IgA, IgM, IgD, IgA. These are the immunoglobulin. And monocyte is the mega nucleus, large nucleus, and it is phagocytic in nature, monocyte. And the platelets is responsible for formation of blood clotting factor, and it helps in clotting. And these factors is around 13, but 6 number factor is absent, such as fibrinogen, prothrombin, thromboplastin, calcium ion, proacceleratin, acceleratin, proconvertin, convertin, antihemophilic factor A, antihemophilic factor B, Stewart-Brewer factor, antihemophilic factor C, and Hagman's factor, and fibrin stabilizing factor. So except factor number 6, all factor is synthesized in the liver, and it is, and calcium ion is also factor number 4. So iron and all factors are mainly protein which is synthesized in liver, and it helps in the formation of blood clot, that is coagulum. And one is called lymph and serum. Plasma minus fibrinogen is serum, and blood minus RBC is lymph. That means lymph is a white in color, more WBC. And blood group, that is the around A, total 4 blood group in human being: A, B, AB, and O. AB is universal acceptor and O is universal donor. And one is related to Rh factor in blood. So Rh positive around 85 to 95%, and RH negative is very less, around 5%, 3%, 7%. So RH factor is responsible for the presence of antibody or RH incompatibility, that is RH positive husband and RH negative wife, and there is a formation of antibody in the mother blood and it inhibits the fetus blood. So this is called erythroblastosis fetalis after first child issue. But there is no problem today because there is a available of one injection, that is Rogan or Mega RH. And next is the circulation. Circulation is two type, open type and closed type. Open type means there is no blood vessel, no artery, no vein, no capillary. So the blood transport from the heart through the some space, some vesicles, some sinuses, such as our orthopoda, mollusca, that is open type of circulation. But closed type of circulation, there is a presence of well developed artery, vein, capillary, and present in annulates and chordates. So the heart is, next is heart chamber. So heart is two chamber, three chamber, four chamber. Two chamber mainly present in the fish, and there is a incomplete single heart circuit. So the single circuit present in the fish because there is a venous blood circulation, because there is no supply of any pure blood to the heart, because auricle and ventricle are already present, and deoxygenated blood transferred to the body, because in the gill there is oxygenation and transport to the body, and after body there is again deoxygenated blood due to the CO2. So the impure blood always supplied to the heart. So this is called venous heart. And three chamber or incomplete four chamber heart circuit present in the amphibians and reptile except crocodile. And right auricle, left auricle, and one ventricle. So this is the incomplete heart circuit. So incomplete circulation takes place in the amphibia and reptiles except crocodile. Crocodile, that is a four heart chamber. The four heart chamber, that is the double heart circulation. Two auricle, two ventricle. Right auricle, that is right auricle, left auricle, right ventricle, left ventricle. So four chamber heart present in the crocodile, birds, and mammal. And there is a structure of human heart which consists the right auricle, left auricle, right ventricle, left ventricle. So the opening in right auricle is three. One from superior vena cava, another from inferior vena cava, and coronary sinus. So these are the collection of impure blood. And the left auricle, there is a four opening, that is pulmonary vein, because it arises from the lung. So pure blood transport to the left ventricle and impure blood transfer to the right ventricle. And there is a flow of blood in the lung, impure blood, and pure blood flow in the body. So this is the pulmonary artery, and this is the caroticosystematic aorta, या dorsal aorta. And there is a presence of valve. So this opening is right auriculoventricular aperture, and this opening is left auriculoventricular aperture. So in this opening there is a right side, there is a presence of tricuspid valve, and in the left side, that is the bicuspid valve, also called mitral valve. And this valve, that is the pulmonary valve, and this is the aortic valve. So there is a four type of valve present in this septum. And this is the SA node, that is pacemaker, and this is the AV node, that is pace setter. And the impulse transmitted to the bundle of his, then bundle branch, then Purkinje fiber, and then papillary muscle. These are the papillary muscle. And these are the cardi tendini. These are the cardi tendini which is connected with this opening to the muscle. This is also the cardi tendini. And this last portion is called columni carni, and it is responsible for opening and closing of these valve. And there is a production of first heart sound, that is called love, by the closing of bicuspid and tricuspid valve at a time. And sound is always produced by the closing of valve. So heart sound is always produced by the closing of valve. So first heart sound produced due to the closing of this valve, bicuspid and tricuspid valve. And second heart sound produced by the closing of this valve, that is pulmonary valve and aortic valve, that is AV valve. Pulmonary valve and aortic valve, that is collectively called semilunar valve. And these consist of tricuspid is 3 cusp and bicuspid is 2 cusp. So this is the tricuspid and bicuspid. And this tricuspid bicuspid is collectively called AV valve, atrioventricular valve. And one is the opening, that is called, this is called foramen ovalis in embryonic condition. And after that there is a formation of fossa ovalis. And this is called ductus arteriosum before birth in the embryonic condition. And after birth there is a formation of ligamentum arteriosum. So ductus arteriosus convert into ligamentum arteriosum and foramen ovalis change into fossa ovalis. If this not happen, then there is a formation of one opening and pure and impure blood not separated. So this causes a disease that is called blue baby syndrome or cyanosis or methemoglobinemia in case of newly born baby. Only operation is suggested during this condition. So this is the structure of human heart, blood and form element and blood group and type of chamber of heart. Thank you.